Calxiyn and Hunter here. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys should become patrons over on Patreon to support the channel, but you guys should subscribe. So this is my final wig, guys.
Final wig.
Sort of. I mean,
So
I have
is
more.
my
I have
final
one
wig.
more.
I've been wearing identical brunette wigs the whole
I have
time,
one
and
or
none of
two
you
more,
noticed.
but basically what we were trying to do, what we were aspiring to do, was have a different wig each time we recorded, and we did it. So I feel pretty good about myself.
Are you doing that?
And I like this wig. Like, it has an undercut that matches my actual, like, my brown hair, but then it's like, woo. I always wanted to do a side shave like this. Like, I always wanted to shave my hair at the side and then do, like, whoop, and it's blue. So I'm just feeling really good about myself.
What character could you cosplay with that?
I don't know. I don't know what the intention is with this wig. Like, because all the ones on the RWBY website are supposed to be for cosplay, but they're probably like, wow, this weirdo is just wearing them like regular hair.
That or is the single most avid cosplayer in the universe. Anyways, I'm very excited for this episode.
Yeah, so I wanted to do some predictions first because I kind of dropped the ball this week and Hunter and I forgot to record a predictions video.
So here's my prediction.
I have a couple things to say. First of all, Ruby's probably going to try to silver eye.
That's what I was going to say.
So, okay.
She's going to silver eyes the big boy.
I feel like more Blake and Yang stuff is going to happen just because, like, they're still not with the others yet. So what happens is, like, a mystery.
We were gone for 15 minutes!
I know, really
was.
The other predictions I'll make is, basically I'll just go through some old videos that we did. So we did a video on Crow or Maria dying, and we gave reasons for that.
I don't want it to be Maria. I don't want it to be either of them. I love them both so much.
So we did a video on that before, so you guys can go check that out to see what our ideas were. I had a dream that Cinder and Neo arrived at Argus somehow, and they were fighting off the Grimm because obviously they don't want to get eaten either. So if that happens, it's like, we're not just good RWBY guessers, we're like dream prophets, like we've expanded to like
when it comes to
we've done very well for predictions this
season, yeah.
And I know a lot of people are like, but Cal, you cover every single theory, so of course you're gonna get it right eventually, but like there's theories that we like.
This is why you carpet bomb!
Anyway, there's theories that you like, right? Theories that we like, and theories that we support, and theories that we don't like that we talk about anyway, just because it's in the community. So that's all I'll say about that. In terms of that, I don't think I really have anything else. I feel like we are going to see Neo and Cinder, to some extent. Maybe they won't be in Argus, but maybe in somewhere else. Maybe
that's going to be the post-credit scene.
We had this idea that Taiyang and Raven are going to come after the kids. Do you remember that from last volume? Because there was a scene of Raven using Tai to, like, fly away after the Battle of Beacon, and we were like, how is that going to come back? And so I always loved the idea that Raven would just open a portal and Taiyang would be like, we're taking you kids home. Like, I just love that so much. I know that's not going to happen, but it's whatever. I think that's basically it. Maybe they'll use the last question with Jin for some reason, by accident.
I feel like they're saving Jin for a later date.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know. A couple people talked about Ren dying. I don't know why.
That seems
just a
odd.
Very random guess.
Seems
but
odd, but okay.
That's all I kind of got to say. I don't really have a lot of predictions other than sort of stuff that we've already talked about in other videos, because it's like, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. So let's just get right into it. Let's just go.
Very excited. Hello. Okay.
Oh, Cinder and Neo!
I'm guessing it's already Cinder and Neo, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, wait, that's Hazel, Emerald, and Mercury. Because this is their boat, right? Isn't it?
That's just a
Oh wait, no, it is Neo. Where did they get another airship? Whoa, what is
that?
Look at
her!
New clothes! Wait a second!
Oh my god, she's beautiful!
Confused. Where did they get another ship? Oh, Cinder has new clothes too! Oh, it's the cloak from the thing! It's the poncho from the poster.
Oh my god!
Wow. I like what's happening here.
It should get us to Solitas.
Where the fuck did they get?
Want to try materializing yourself some snow boots?
Materializing yourself.
Yeah, because she changes her outfit.
That's
through
a
that,
good
right?
point.
Oh man, look at Neo's new clothes. I want to cosplay this for RTX. Stop. You're not dressed properly, Cinder. Oh. Well, I guess our first prediction was right. We did see Cinder and Neo. Oh wait, is she making the plane? Oh, she's transforming it to make it look like an Atlas
ship. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now we know the extent of her powers, right? She can mirage it into something else. What if Neo just mirages versions of Roman? Oh, she's too tired. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, it looks the same to them, but not to everyone else. Okay.
Someone once asked me if I believed in destiny.
Oh, they're talking about Pyrrha.
And I'm happy to say, I still do.
Oh!
It's kind of cute, even though they're evil.
I want to dress in that Neo cosplay.
Oh my god.
I'm totally serious. I'm gonna do it for RTX. Her hair looks fuller too.
I know I'm supposed to be afraid because of the big boy here, but oh, I love that scene so much. Okay. Oh, he's swimming! Oh, look at him! Oh, look at him!
All right, mister.
Just a boy. Where's Cordova?
Ruby!
Oh! Alright, so Blake and Yang just ran over.
You will not believe the shit that just happened!
Right.
What happened?
Man, I just want to go back and watch that Cinder and Neo scene again.
Oh
Fuck everything else. I just want to keep rewatching it.
Yes. And we just ruined the only thing capable of stopping it.
Well, let's get the lesbians and get on going to Atlas.
Neo must have stole that airship
she's
because she had
crying.
different clothes on, like a pilot's outfit.
Yeah. Cordovan's really not having a good time.
Alright, we got it! We know!
Ma'am, what's your status? We need an answer. Over.
Oh, I almost feel bad for her, though.
But it's not their fault.
Don't be.
Oh, look at...
But you're safe. That's all that matters.
Oh! All that matters. Get it?
Oh, she's
The
smiling.
sun.
Oh.
Oh, wow! The Ruby and Blake interaction that everybody's been hoping for. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Look at that face! Something's
Suppose I'd
happening
have to
here.
be the bad guy and say it. Getting the lamp to Atlas is still our top priority.
Homos, quit it out. We gotta go do
And
some
stay
business.
for it. We may not get another chance like this.
No way.
We can't leave.
Yeah, we have to go help those people.
Like
Look
you
at Weiss's
said,
little...
A huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
Oh, I like the music that's playing too. I'm getting chills, Hunter.
Aw.
I'm so emotionally
Maria.
distraught.
We need to head for the Leviathan. John, can you and Ren be ready to mask our ship?
I think we can manage. Got a few ideas?
I've got one.
Eyes up, everybody. It's back.
Oh, it's a swimming boy!
Imagine it just changes its shape or something.
That's
while it's
really
under
deep
there.
water. Okay. Oh god. Wow,
I
the
don't
water
know if I
effects
think
look
this is
really
scary
good.
yet. I'm sorry.
I really
I
like
don't know
it.
if I like this.
I
very
really
much.
like
I'm just
it.
gonna be real, okay?
We need those shields up now.
Oh, that would be terrifying. Oh!
Oh no, Tara's just like, this is my bad. Yeah, why are y'all not trying to run or something? Why
I
are
love
y'all
how
just
even the
watching?
baby's like, I'm an infant, and yet I understand that this is a bad move. Oh, they have a little
Okay,
wall.
well that's good. This is good security, right? This is the light dust, right?
I love him. He just booped his nose on the...
We should also talk about how Velvet had the light dust in her weapon. I feel like we talked about that before.
Oh,
But
I
this
guess
is
when
like
you
the
think
hard
about
light
it,
dust,
yeah.
right? That's cool.
Maybe she was from Atlas
Maybe.
originally. Who knows?
Wah! Okay, so that's not good, right? This Grim is big and smart and just figured out how to break the fucking
Tore straight through.
wall.
All squadrons, fall back to evacuation procedures.
Oh, that's
they're
a
gonna
good
just
shot.
evacuate the city? Oh dear.
Over.
That's a good
No,
shot.
wait!
Ruby!
We can stop it!
Who is this? Identify yourself.
This reminds me
I'm
of
a
Kingdom
huntress.
Hearts music.
Ooh,
like,
she's
Kingdom
a huntress.
We're heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
Like, we can? Look at Nora. Wait, go back there for a minute. Look at Nora's face.
Oh
where she's
yeah, just
I
Ruby.
said trial by fire.
I did it at Beacon and at the farm.
You really think you can do it now?
Oh, we're gonna have to focus
Do
really
you have
hard.
performance anxiety,
Your
Ruby?
ship is currently flagged as hostile. You will receive no support. Over.
Ah, fuck you guys.
Alright, fuck y'all.
Fine. We'll do it alone if we have to.
We can hit it while it stops at the next barrier.
Ren, you're up.
I wish that Ruby actually said fuck y'all. Like I would
Mother-
that would have been a great
Okay.
time. Let Ruby say fuck.
2018. Oh, he's just walking.
Oh, why is it all gray?
Because Ren's using his
Oh
semblance.
yeah, I forgot. It does that when it does that.
We're too late! Pull up!
Ooh, okay. Wow, you really goofed. Oh no! Oh!
Ah! No!
Damn it. That's all I've got.
It's only
Weiss. Yeah. Of fucking course. Weiss is just like, fuck y'all. Really?
Eyes on us, ugly! Is it working? Unfortunately.
Blake is not doing
Unfortunately, yes. That's
well, Blake
wonderful.
doesn't have a weapon. Oh, moral support! We stand.
Okay.
You can do this. You have to do this.
Come on, Ruby! Don't drop the ball right now! Preserve life! Don't wait till somebody fucking dies, alright?
Ruby, hurry! Something.
She just turned them off.
My AirPod! Oh, the kill! Oh my god, I'm having memories! Benny! Oh my god, Pyrrha! Oh, we're gonna cry!
Come on!
Oh no, don't think of the bad memories, you idiot!
But it's about preserving
Oh
life,
my
right?
God.
So she has to
Oh
think of the
God.
life that she needs to preserve. It's not doing anything!
Oh!
Why did it turn away? No.
Oh, right.
Jen? See, I told you they were gonna call her! But she did it to freeze time?
I'm sorry. I don't have a question for you. I just needed a little more time.
Jen is just like, fuck y'all.
And while you don't
I'm not
seek
appreciated
knowledge,
it.
just this once, I shall give it freely.
Ah!
I will not allow you to use me without a question again.
Yikes. Alright,
Oh, fuck,
thanks, Jen.
okay.
Even if this was clever.
Ah!
Oh.
She likes her mood. This is the new ship hunter.
Really?
I'm just joking, by the way.
What's the question?
There is no question.
Okay. Oh.
She's gonna give you knowledge, that's what she said. Come on!
Oh! Oh, the scenes! Oh, I'm having the feels! Oh!
See, she has to think of preserving life, not necessarily all the bad stuff, right? Oh, she's thinking of her mom!
Wait, what is she?
What?
Oh!
Is that actually Summer, or just what she... It must actually be, right? Ah!
Oh, fucking hell. I'm guessing that's not Neo then.
No, I guess it's not. Was that really our first look at Summer Hunter? Oh no, it's not gonna work! Ah! No! We were
Wait.
so close! It's gonna blow something up though.
I'll take it from here.
Cordova just tore her fucking arm off, what?
Oh.
Oh,
Big
what
Daddy.
the fuck?
Born to protect the people!
Aww.
Oh. Oh god,
Hunter,
that's fucked up.
We just saw Summer Rose. Can you even believe? Are you okay?
It's a shame that we didn't get more of a giant robot tussle, but I love
The
how
episode's not over.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Oh.
The Atlas military can handle the stragglers.
What are you saying?
She's letting you go, you idiot! Just
I'm
go.
saying I don't think anyone would notice if one more ship went missing in my lengthy report.
Oh.
Oh, see, Cordovin wasn't all that bad after
Cordovin,
all.
you know, probably took her a moment of real failure to maybe appreciate.
Exactly.
But
She lost her arm.
I like how she has like one of those Bioshock.
So something needs to happen, right? Because this
So I'm
isn't
just,
it.
I guess we just left Saffron.
So she remembers what Summer looks like,
Miss
or was it a
Alvarez.
vision? Was it like a vision in her head? You know what I
You
mean?
did great out there today, kid.
Because I thought she was
Just
too
don't
young
go
to
giving me
remember
heart
Summer.
attacks like that again.
I have so many questions.
I
Ow!
love you too.
That was so great.
You weren't half bad yourself today, Crow.
Oh, he's getting recognition from Maria. Maria's his idol.
I feel like they did all the heavy lifting.
Well, maybe they did.
They might have.
But you were there to help when they asked for it. And you were there to catch them when they fell.
That's enough.
Literally, if I recall.
Thanks.
Aww.
You know, it was pretty incredible getting to see the Grim Reaper in action.
You should have seen me when I was your age.
I did once.
Oh, that would have been good.
I'm sorry you went through that nightmare.
Oh, so they
I'm
explained
glad Yang was there for you in time.
Oh! Kiss! Hands! Alright, I appreciate
We were there
it.
for each other.
Oh!
Check the
Oh!
words right out of your mouth.
Wait, what did Nora just say?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, stop it.
You petrified a Leviathan after diving down the barrel of a cannon.
Ren's is
Don't act like you all haven't done crazy stuff before. I mean, Oscar made a successful crash landing. He's a 14-year-old farmhand.
That's a good point, actually.
Seriously impressive.
That's a good point.
I've been stranded without you.
Thanks, but I've been meaning to tell you guys.
Oh,
I didn't land the ship on my own.
Osmond did it!
We're gonna crash! We're gonna crash!
We knew it!
It's going to be okay.
See, I told you! I told you Osmond come back.
No, he guided me.
Oh.
And then he was gone again.
Does that mean he's been watching us this whole time?
I don't know, but
I knew he would come
it
back
at
in
least
his
means he
dire
was
moment.
looking out for us.
Oh!
Hey, if you've never seen Atlas in person before, you don't want to miss this.
What?
Ooh,
I love how Weiss is just
Borealis?
like...
Then I'm sort of nervous.
No. I'll believe we've made it to Atlas when I see it.
I'm terrified.
Believe it.
Oh, because Weiss knows, right? Oh, fuck!
It's floating?
What?
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 Wow.
What?
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 Are those the slums down there?
Yeah, there's
You make the trip up to Atlas over and over, but you never get used to that view.
Oh, wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, come on.
Weiss? What is it?
Something's wrong. Something's not right.
The Atlas Air Fleet.
Ah!
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I knew all of our ships were called back, but...
They're set up like they're expecting an attack.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
What?
Is that it?
No.
Okay, no, it's not it. Well, there's the long-ass thing again.
Wait,
Okay.
so I feel very empty and unfulfilled.
No. I feel okay, because there's still going to be a post-credit scene, and we don't know what that's going to be like.
I mean,
We're
I
like,
just feel, I don't know, I feel exhausted all of a sudden.
I
Like,
feel
I'm like,
nervous.
wow, we're stressed. Oh,
Look
the
at my
song's so
girls.
pretty.
White. Dee and Dudley. Ozma. God of Light. Talk.
I like
Oh,
this
man.
song! I'm hyped for this song!
Wow, that was... I honestly swear to God, when Ruby was having her flashbacks, I'm like, I'm nostalgic! Like, I was gonna cry there for a second.
Oh my god, that may have been our first visual on Summer.
Yeah, no, that
But
was the
was
first
it
time we saw
Ruby
her
remembering Summer, or was it what she imagines of Summer?
Well, she's still
Because
kind of...
Yang said that she didn't remember Summer. Or could it be because the Silver Eyes have given her a vision of Summer?
I think
Like,
it
what
was
is
like...
it?
I think it was it gave her a vision.
Because if Ruby was too young to remember Summer, she shouldn't have imagined her that way. And Summer doesn't look like she did in the picture that she was with Crow. She looks a lot different. So it wouldn't even be that Ruby produced the memory from the picture, would it?
Well, it's not like it looked super
She did.
different.
She had this like braid and stuff in her hair. Like, we'll have to look back. But
Well, then again, that could be her when she was older, and that photo was when they were still presumably in.
True. You're right.
in,
You're right.
in
We'll do a
Beacon.
video on it. It's okay.
We'll do it. It's okay.
It's okay. We'll make everything better if we do a video on it.
Will we have that as a really
Also, by the time this reaction is out, we probably would have done all the videos that we have on it.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh, that was wow, just seeing all of like those, how they remade
Casey sounds really good, by the way.
Yeah, how they remade all those stills from the different old RWBY, and like when they were like, yeah, like fighting in the beginning of season 2, and oh my heart.
Additional score by Casey Lee Williams. Casey made some music. Like some music, you know what I mean? Like she did some of the, I have this one blue hair in front of my face. You understand what I'm saying, Hunter?
Oh,
thank you, RWBY, for a very good season.
That was the best season of RWBY.
I think so too. When I say I feel empty, it's because like all the hype has drained. It's like now it's all over.
Now we have to wait.
Now we have a hiatus. We have lots of RWBY videos to do though,
yeah,
don't we?
No,
like we have shipping updates to do, we have people's Patreon requests to do, and like
we have Genlock coming up.
We have Genlock to start. Like we're just hitting a pinnacle of something, you know?
We're likely gonna start doing those Avatar.
Oh, the Avatar reactions? Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I feel bad because I've been showing my girlfriend RWBY and she's into it, and we just sort of started volume 5, which is rough because it's like, eventually it's going to be volume 6, and then you're going to have to wait.
What do you mean?
And hope for the new season to come out. Because right now she just got to go through them all. And it was a lot of fun going through them all.
Oh yeah, your girlfriend. I was like, what's Hunter talking about?
Oh my god, my heart.
I know, right? Like that's what I feel. I feel like my heart just like ballooned, if that makes sense. Like when the balloon goes like this, that's how I feel. Well, I just want to rewatch that scene with Cinder and Neo, if I'm honest. Like, my attention is so focused on that. Oh, Rising, Lion Eyes, One Thing, Miracle.
Big Metal Shoe.
What was One Thing?
No idea.
The one thing, and you've taken it from me. Oh, it was the Neo song.
Got that one thing, so get up, get up.
No.
Okay. I try my best.
So this was the theme. That's Adam's song. That's Neo's song. Miracle, Forever Fall is the one with Pyrrha. Big Metal Shoe was the one from the thing. Indomitable, I think, was the song that was playing before, if that makes sense.
Quite possibly.
Oh, lyrics written by Jeff Williams as inspired by Monty Oom. So Monty already had the idea for this song a while ago, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting.
So maybe some of his stuff is in there. We'll have to listen to it when the lyrics are out. And then Nevermore is the one that's playing now. Oh, they have another singer. I thought that they did. So they have another girl. That's some spicy song stuff right there. Hunter may not care about the movies that much.
The Oom family first met Awakeners, Sam, Tatum, Scott, all these guys.
City of Austin, right, for letting them do RTX. Attendees of RTX 2018, that's me!
Pito, Mom,
I wonder who all these people are.
Pino. I'm Pino, in case you didn't know.
Rose Granny Collins, I appreciate whoever that is. Like extra.
Trevor Collins? I'm guessing Trevor Collins.
I know, but Granny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Benny, I love how most of these are just people's kids or dogs. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting the...
Oh, the extra credit, right?
We're getting the post-credit, which may be long.
The extra credit scene as if it's
a Marvel movie?
As if it's an assignment. Oh, there's some extra credit for your RWBY. Yeah, so, hi kids. How's it going?
Is it gonna be like Emerald?
Is Emerald's gonna be like, let's go, you fucking asshole?
Oh, it's right after Salem had a freak out.
Mercury.
I wanted to.
What is it? Oh my god, what is it?
What is she doing?
She's making more Grim. Oh, okay, so it's a Baringle. We've seen that before. She gonna eat it? What's happening?
She's just killing them for fun?
She's just killing them for fun.
Wait, are we gonna see her?
Oh yeah, she's making more! She's making it interesting!
Oh, it's a flying monkey!
Yeah, it's a flying monkey because it's a gorilla! It's like Wizard of Oz.
Oh, it has a little pointy head helmet too. But his hair.
Oh, she's making a lot of flying monkeys!
Oh, she's making a lot of flying monkeys.
Boy.
Oh, it is unsubtle, and it flies, and it... Oh, wait, no, I thought it was going to cut to black.
Wizard! Like Wicked, get it?
Want something done right. Do it yourself.
Fly, my pretties. Okay.
What is she doing? I mean... Alright, that's it. So now we know that Salem can actually make Grimm, or at least edit them.
Clearly. Edit Grimm.
Edit some Grimm.
I have to open it up in Photoshop, and
anyway,
then I have
this has been a brilliant season.
Oh, and so
us,
it's been the best.
Everybody.
It's been the best
sure.
RWBY season they've done. I'm so excited for more.
I hope that
RWBY.
you guys enjoyed our analysis and our videos and everything that we've put out by the time that this video is shown. And I guess we will see you guys later.
Oh man, I just want him to. I mean, Genlock, I'm excited for. Don't get me wrong.
But you wish.
Man, can I take a moment to be sappy?
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
very glad that I have RWBY and I have these videos and I have, it's a lot of fun, and as much as I yell at you and enjoy belittling you in front of them for their amusement, it is a lot of fun, and I'm very happy that I have it. Because it's like, this sappiness is going to be gone very soon. Believe me.
So get over it.
So, like, get it out now, because, like, I have, like, the soul of, like, because when I was looking at RWBY thinking about her friends, I was like, oh.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, I guess we will see you guys later.
And you're just like, I do it for the money.
Well,
you see, now I'm already like that.
I told you, I talk about how, like, sappy I am all the time, so it's sort of like, I'll just let you have your moment, Hunter. But yeah, we will see you guys later. Bye. Hello, everybody. It is Calxiyn and Hunter here. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys should become patrons over on Patreon to support the channel, but you guys should subscribe. So today we're doing our analysis on the RWBY finale. Hunter was able to write me some notes again while I took screenshots. Expertly taking screenshots. So I guess we'll start at the beginning. I like this little clearing because it reminds me of some sort of fairy circle, if that makes sense. Like you have all the little stones.
I'm sorry, what's a fairy circle?
A fairy circle is like you have mushrooms. It's supposed to be a circle of mushrooms.
Okay.
Right? And you can summon like fairies in it. But this kind of looks, it just reminded me of it. It's just a clearing, right? But I don't know. There's like a tree here and I was like, oh, that reminds me like in the original Cinderella, right? Like she runs to the tree and cries.
I see,
or whatever.
but no one's crying when they do that.
And then it transforms her. So I was thinking, oh, like what if that's like supposed to be a Cinderella tree?
So we get a Mistral ship.
Yeah, so this is one of the Mistral
It's the same one
boats.
that picks up the boat ships. It's the same one that picks up RWBY and the gang at the end of Volume 4.
And you see other ones. Or we see Emerald, Mercury, and Hazel also have one of these, I think.
Yeah,
so they probably got it from Lionheart. But I don't know where Neo got it this time.
They probably just stole it, really. I mean, she seems to be pretty good at that. When
So-
they see her, she's in like a captain's uniform. But bam, she gets
She's
a
just
new...
like dematerializing and materializing. Like
It looks fucking dope.
But yeah, she's wearing some sort of uniform. So I'm guessing this may be the uniform of the Mistral military,
Yeah.
right? Because you have this little flower, you have a badge, you have another. We don't really get
There's
to
her
see
little
her
belly
face.
button. There's a little belly.
Yeah, but yeah, she's wearing other clothes, and I love Neo's new outfit. Like, I want to desperately cosplay this, okay? Because it's different shoes from before, right? And the shoes have this little thing, and then these are pants, I'm guessing. Like, those are
its
pants.
shoes have garter straps. It's weird.
Oh my god, I want to cosplay as this so
How
bad.
do you- how
Even
do you-
her hair looks different. It looks fuller to me. Doesn't it look
Yeah,
fuller
it does
to you?
look fuller. And it also, like, I'm getting, like, piratey vibes.
I would pay somebody to make this for me. I'm not even joking. Like, if you guys know somebody that would make me a cosplay,
I don't doubt you could find
I would pay them, obviously. But, like, if you guys know somebody in the RWBY community who makes cosplays and I could commission them to make one for RTX, yeah, I'd do it. The only thing I wouldn't do is the contacts, because if you guys don't know, contacts for cosplay are not FDA approved, and you should not put them in your eye, because they're bad.
Also,
I hate contacts and putting things in my eye.
Also, my
Anyways.
one complaint about this uniform, her new outfit, I love it, but my
Why?
one thing is, like, how would the umbrella look with this?
Maybe she's updated the umbrella.
Maybe she updated the umbrella, I don't know. Which you never see the umbrella, but I always
No.
kind of liked that, like, the parasol looked really good with her old.
I think
costume.
though this still works. It's sort of steampunky, right?
Yeah,
like,
it is
it's sort of
steampunky.
steampunk
so I don't know if
pirate.
the
I'm sure the umbrella looks fine.
umbrella
with it,
looks
Hunter.
different. I don't know.
Oh, but yeah, I caught it again, just in case.
So you get to enjoy that.
Yeah,
also,
but see, her hair does look at. Okay, so look at her hair there, and then look after it changes.
Yeah,
see,
it does.
I know these.
God, it'd be so easy to get a haircut if you were Neo.
Oh my god, I want to cosplay as this so bad. I just do. Like, I don't have anything else to say other than that.
And then we
Meanwhile,
have
Cinder.
walking
so
in boots.
It looks like Cinder
With
is
that
wearing
also has garters.
The poncho.
Just a lot of garters
from the thing. Because somebody last week was like, "Do you think that Cinder's gonna get an outfit change? Because we haven't seen the poncho or the design that was in the poster." And I don't remember what I said to them. I think it was like, well, I don't know.
The feathers on her like brooch almost kind of look like the
they
ones
were
that
the
were
other
on her
feather.
sides.
Yeah, they were on the.
It's a shame you don't see.
She has shorts on too now. She doesn't have a dress.
It's a shame you don't, and she kind of. It's like a mixture of her old outfits because like you see the brooch and you also see like those wrappings. Those wrapping. Oh, the bandages like she had in her season, her volume 3.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
they
Cinder
just look
wins.
so piratey. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. They just look like pirates.
They look very piratey. Cinder, you don't see a lot of her outfit because it's kind of hidden by the poncho.
Oh,
so
when she fights RWBY next volume, she's gonna rip it off.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that scene. Also, I'm really looking forward to
there's a little all things must die little twinkle right there.
I'm also looking forward to when Cinder wins most uniforms in RWBY. Because when you think about it,
I think she has a lot of different costume
I think Cinder has the most.
No,
because she has her original one. She has the one she's in. She has the dance one. She has her Atlas.
I'm gonna tell you that
Mistral
that's
uniform one. She has like that skin tight leather one. She has like the volume 4 one. She has that one.
Neo has her original one. She has the one where she's in the black wig. She has the Atlas soldier one. She has the medic outfit.
With the hat.
She
that
has
outfit earlier and then her new outfit.
Yeah.
So they might be tied.
They may be even.
They may be about
tied. Oh, but now she has her new, and then she had the Mistral one.
Well,
so
I already said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. They're getting up there. That's what
they're really.
So Cinder's just
they may be
like, this will get us to Solitas, but you may want to materialize some snow boots, and so that kind of gives us a hint of how Neo semblance sort of works too. That like it's not just illusions, like she's able to.
Because if it was illusions, then that means she's buck ass naked right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily illusions. I think it is some sort of materialization as well. She can make illusions from what she materializes, but materialization may be the core of it. I just love her little, you may want to materialize some snow boots, and then you see Neo's just rolling her eyes. I just love, wow. Like, I just love this shot. Like, I'm so like like when we first watched the episode, I was just like, Hunter, I don't even want to watch the rest of the episode.
I feel like that neckerchief kind of reminds me.
This is my mouse pad, in case anyone was wondering about my
You
Neo
want a new
realist.
mouse pad?
Yeah, I want
her neckerchief kind of reminds me of the neckerchief that Roman wore.
He had one?
Yeah, I think he had a neckerchief. So it's like, I think he did. I think if you look at Roman, he had a neckerchief.
We'll look him up then, and we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah,
we'll see, Hunter. No. But yeah, I think she did incorporate some elements of his outfit in her clothes. For sure. Because she has the gloves. She didn't have that before. Did Roman have gloves? Did Roman have gloves?
But it was different.
Can we just look up Roman and just like figure this out? So Neo's like, stop! And then Cinder's just like, what, bitch? Like, what is it now? But now we see Neo's going over.
Yes, he did. The exact same.
Oh, he had gloves?
He had different gloves. The gloves were black, but
and he had a neckerchief.
The exact same neckerchief.
Okay, so these are incorporated from Roman's outfit. That's cool.
That's cute.
I want to see his full. Oh, and the coat. You could say the little coat that she has, like the coattails on her. Or was that no? She has them. See the little jacket that she has on? That could also be very Roman.
Yeah, but those are different colors. But
I know they're different colors, but I'm saying it's related. Like,
it's related.
It's all inspired by his original.
Yeah, the neckerchief is spot on. Which
but what
I mean, you're better than him.
Is that maybe she's updated her weapon too? That she's had sort of the incorporation of the cane, maybe?
Maybe the cane, maybe she's going to be fighting with the cane, which I don't know how I'd feel because I really love that parasol.
Well, maybe it's both, right?
Maybe it's both, yeah.
So she disguises it into an atlas ship. Look at Cinder's smile right here. This would be
she's
so
like, I'm
pure
so
and
proud.
good if Cinder wasn't fucking evil. So, anyways. But yeah, they're able to disguise it into an atlas ship.
Even though she's evil, I still love her.
And then it looks the same to them.
Which,
it looks different to everyone else. And that was confusing at first, but then when she snapped, I was like, oh, okay, she did it. Yeah. Right? At first I thought she failed. And Cinder
that was my thing, like, did she fuck up? But
look at her little... I don't know what to say. I'm just so content with just this. Like, fuck the rest of the episode. But Cinder right here is like, so once upon a time, somebody asked me if I believe in destiny, and I can still say that I do, like, while looking at, she says something along those lines, like it's destiny that they met up with each other.
Quote. You might want to
materialize yourself in snow boots. So you didn't write it down. You said I still do. Yeah.
Ask me if I believe in destiny. I still do.
Yeah.
It was very good. And then
I just love this.
I just want them to be like best friends.
They are though. I feel like they totally are now.
I would be so. I love them both.
I want to cosplay as Neo so bad. I'm so serious. If somebody's like, Cal, go look up so and so on Twitter. They do commissions. I'd be like, yo. I'm gonna buy myself a Neo cosplay.
Why won't you show me your parents? Here, Mom, here's my girlfriend.
Oh, God. Anyways.
God, imagine having... This is my fanfiction brain going off, but imagine if Cinder and Neo were your parents. That'd be fucking great.
This is the Grim.
Oh my God. Oh, it's the big boy. I still don't like
him. I'm just gonna be...
He's called Big Boy.
I'm just gonna be real and...
You can check the notes.
Somebody named him Bubbles, so...
Oh, that's a good one. Bubbles is a good one. I'd still like Big Boy.
Reddit named him Bubbles, and that's his name now.
Bubbles is a good one, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? His name's Bubbles now.
Cordovan is very upset. Okay, well, the Grim goes under. Whatever. But yeah, so they're just like, shit. And they're like, shit. And then Cordovan is really angry at them. She keeps saying
she's having a meltdown.
Right?
Yeah. Cordovan is having a meltdown.
Weiss is a bummer life. We know we fucked up. Oh, wait.
Weiss is a bummer, like we know we fucked up, but please, wife.
So Blake and Yang ran back over here, right? And they're like, guys! And then guys are like, what the fuck is that? And
oh
then,
my God. And then Weiss has her moment of like, they're being attacked by the Grim and we just destroyed the one thing capable of...
we just messed up the only thing capable of destroying it, and I'm like, yikes. And so Cordovan keeps saying, like, hey, this is all your fault. And Ruby's just like, oh, like, Ruby feels bad, I think. But here's an interesting moment. So Cordovan keeps saying that, and the Alice people keep talking to her to ask her about her status, but then she does this.
Yeah,
and that's where I feel like when she says, your fault, she doesn't believe it the last time she says it. I think that's why it's significant. Like, look at how sad she looks. Like, I feel like she doesn't actually believe it. She knows that she's to blame, right?
There's another cutback later on where you realize, like, oh yeah, now she's definitely changed. But
yeah, but that's the start of her changing, is that she may have realized that this is... She can say it's their fault all she wants, but really this is her.
Blake and Yang are having another moment, you know. There's some sniffles.
It's not your fault, right? Because Blake thinks that it's her fault they fucked up the entire plan because she didn't disable the communication tower, right? But then Ruby's like, no, all that matters is that you're okay. Wow, the Ladybug shippers must have lost their fucking shit right here, because all I've heard about is if they don't show any Ladybug stuff, I'm gonna quit this show because they're ignoring my favorite ship from some people.
Really? Ladybug?
Yeah,
that's
like the Ladybug shippers are mad. Like they're angry. They're like, Blake and Weiss. Blake and Ruby haven't interacted for 4 volumes and they don't do anything. I'm quitting the show, somebody said to me once upon a time ago. So I hope that you're happy now, whoever that was.
Oh, they have.
But this is just such a wholesome, sweet moment.
They love each other.
And look at Ruby looking at Yang, because Yang looks at her, smiles, and then looks like, look at that. Like that's a gay side eye. That is a gay face right there. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be realistic, alright? That's a gay expression.
That's a gay expression!
No, but isn't it? Like, isn't, like, look at that.
Clearly they have a moment there where it's just like, we're gonna be okay, and she's like, yeah, we will be. We love each other.
So Maria's like, I hate to be the bad guy, but, like, we could just fucking leave.
Yeah, she does. I think I put that in notes. Like, we know, like, you know, we have the perfect opportunity just to fuck
and
up.
then Yang is like, no, and then Weiss is like, no, and then Ruby's like, no. Which
everybody's weapons is left over there. What remains of Gamble Shroud. So nice she picked it up afterwards.
I guess, but yeah. So they're just like, no, we can't leave those people in danger. Ruby's like her expression.
Yeah, guys, let's go fight Bubbles.
Sorry, so she asked them to do the thing, right, to mask the ship eventually. But Crow's like, hey guys, eyes up, it's
Bubbles.
I really hate this Grim. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I love
the
you,
water
Grimmy,
is
okay,
so
but
good.
It just doesn't scare me. It
I
doesn't make me feel a
love
certain
Bubbles
ways.
so much. That scene's great. Where
you see Tara
runs over.
What
the
are
set.
these people wearing?
I also,
though?
I noticed that
what
person.
Is this like,
no,
what
I
is
noticed
happening
that girl
here?
in the background. How she's dressed like a Sonic the Hedgehog OC. Like a humanoid Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, all these people are dressed really fucking weird.
Well, I guess they are still on like minstrel, and minstrels are supposed to be like the weird artistic hipsters of the world. Yeah.
I guess. Even the baby's just like, what the
I
fuck?
love how the babies. I fucking die.
Yeah,
for
they
that
make
baby.
a wall of hard light dust, and we talked about this before, but if you guys don't know, the hard light dust seems to be what is in Velvet's box.
Yeah.
And so it seems like what Velvet is able to do is that her semblance is to mimic people's fighting styles, but the light box just provides her the weapon to do so.
Which maybe that means she's from Atlas.
Maybe, or
So
I mean, people just have Atlas technology,
that's true.
right?
So maybe you might learn more about that in the book they're releasing soon, which I'm so excited for. And so Bubbles breathes fires.
Yeah, so it's doing okay at first, like the wall's holding up, but this wall is just poorly designed.
Yeah, because
like,
the
y'all
thing
are
is right
telling
there.
me that y'all couldn't, because it's separated into these little pieces. Like y'all are telling me you couldn't have just made one big one, like all the way around, like somehow go all the way around. Like,
I mean,
all right.
there's presumably like limitations
I
to
guess.
it.
But I like this shot because you can see
It's very dramatic.
It zooms
shot.
in on Ruby because Atlas is like, fall back,
and like the
do
music
evacuation because they're like, no, we can't.
And the
do
music
this.
is very dramatic. There's like chanting.
And Ruby's like, no! And then she like runs up and she's like, no, we can stop it. And John's like,
Are you sure?
Can we? Or are you sure? And then, you know.
The people on the front are like, who the fuck are you? Aren't you a bad guy? We're gonna shoot you down. We ain't helping you for nothing.
Yeah. So they disguise the ship, which works because you can sort of see the contrast here between them, right?
Yes.
Of the grayed out ship and the. So this person just fucking dies, I guess. But that's
dead.
okay.
Bubbles is making a move again.
I was like, why is it gray? And then I realized it's because of Ren, and then Ren's semblance fucking popped or something. And so Ruby's like, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna do it. And then
over
Cordova,
the mic she is,
over the
and so
mic.
she hears
and so
it over the
Cordova
mic, and she's
hears
like,
it,
oh,
and
she's not too
Cordova's
bad.
like, oh. I really like the show don't tell in terms of how Cordovan's character changes over these past couple episodes, just because you really see the realization.
You realize that she was so stupid. Like, I could have just scrambled some fighter jets, and it would have been like probably just as effective. I didn't have to get the big mech and fuck everything up, you know. But anyway,
not even that, but like Ruby is trying to help, right?
Yeah.
And so she finally sees that no, they're not bad guys after all, right?
She was wrong, and they're doing good work.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Blake is just like, well, I can't fucking
They're
do
shooting.
anything. Is this working? And then they're just like, yeah,
unfortunately, yes.
I like how Nora was just like, all right, look over here, big ugly, or whatever she says. Like, that's so funny. But I like how Blake doesn't know, like, Marie is just like, oh, it's working. And then
just
Blake
like,
is just like, all right,
moral support.
I just love that so much, though, don't you?
You
I
gotta
don't even
love
know
the
if Hunter's in
monochrome.
the shot right now.
You gotta love the monochrome.
Yeah, I mean, I just appreciate this. I feel like we need shipping updates for every ship. Like, I feel like every ship just needs a shipping update. Except for Weiss and Yang. I don't think they do, because they already had a shipping update last year.
That's true.
We did a shipping update, I think. But yeah, everybody else needs a shipping update, like, fuck. So yeah. Ruby just comes over here and she's like, alright, close my eyes, let's try to do this. So I don't understand. I guess Ruby's focus is interrupted because the Grim starts going for the relic, and so that's why she fails. But I thought at first she was failing because she was imagining everybody dying.
No, I think she was imagining everyone, like,
and so that was the bad thing. So I wonder if that was the thing that she did wrong, or whether the Grim distracted her, or if it was both.
Well, the voices in her ear distracted her because she flicked out
she
her
just
AirPod. She's like, fuck
but
your
you
shit.
see the flashbacks, so
and I began crying, so that's, Tai Yang and
Yang.
And it's like, go back, it's the same, like, wagon that Yang
we know.
drew. It was, oh my god, I was so, ooh.
But you have a little Yang.
Wait, go back? For a second I thought that was, like, graffiti, but it wasn't. It's a scratch. And, like, there's all these, like, amazing, like, flashbacks to, like, when they
dog,
first get...
Right, when they open the door.
Like, And like those are screenshots straight out of like the first couple volumes.
Well, I guess they did this because they can't use the old footage.
Yeah, I guess that's true as well.
Oh
goodness! But it goes. Oh, I think you missed it before.
No,
but yeah, she starts hitting the sad moments.
Yeah, so you can see the change in RWBY's face. She starts getting upset, right? And then it's not working.
Oh, this was I almost began crying. Like I was.
And you can see the discomfort on her face too, and then you
see dead Penny.
But it doesn't work, right? It's not working. And then she realizes that the Grimm is right in front of her, and that's not helping either. And
she says, "There's that amazing shot where she breathes in, but then she's like, Jin!" And at times starts.
And we had it at the beginning of the reaction. I was like, "Well, they may summon Jin again to ask another question," which is kind of what happened.
I was excited because like the highlight of this season was that Jin episode, but it's not too much, but it is interesting. And I also love how
I like how Ruby's like, "I don't have a question for you. I just needed help," and Jin's like, "Bitch, I know, and I'll let you do it just this one time."
But next time, if you call me, you have to use up one of your answers.
Yeah. Also, I don't understand what's going on with Jin's ears here, because it doesn't look like her earrings are in an earlobe. Does that make sense? Like, it looks like her earrings are in the bottom of her ear. Yeah. Like, if you were wearing earrings, right, you would have it in the middle, but hers looks like it's been done at the bottom, so there's this little thing of skin, like... Anyway, it's not important. But it doesn't look like an ear. It's in her earlobe. It looks like it's in the bottom of her ear.
Something I want to bring out is that they've used slow-mo like briefly previously in RWBY, but in this volume they really use it a lot to great effects. Like everything's in slow motion. And
well, it's not just in slow motion too. Everything time is frozen.
But it's slowly, and then when she leaves, it comes back again.
So
and it builds up that momentum.
I don't understand what happens when RWBY is talking to Jin though. Like, does everybody in the world stop? Or is it like another time dimension, or is it just magic? Like, does the world stop, or does RWBY just stop?
I think the world stops and RWBY and Jin keeps going.
I know, but wouldn't that mean that every time Ozpin wanted to ask a question, he just stopped the fucking world?
For a brief period, but
or do you think that Atlas is okay, but it's just the surrounding area that's frozen?
I think that it's just RWBY that is frozen.
I know that but
everyone else is frozen, and. Because I don't think like time freezes.
Could they just keep Jin open forever and then Salem wouldn't do anything?
Eventually Jin would be like, fuck off, listen, you're not, bad.
But that's what I'm asking. I'm asking, what does everybody else see? Or is everybody else frozen?
Okay, I don't think people are frozen. I think like time moves the same for them, but like for RWBY, she experiences time faster almost. Here's the thing about, do you want to go into like the theory of relativity?
No. But here's what I'm asking, right?
Yeah.
So Yang is seeing something right now.
Yes.
But Yang would have to be frozen.
Yes.
Because
so imagine this.
Unless this conversation never happened, like they just went into another dimension for a second and then they pop back out and then nobody notices they were ever gone.
It could be that. It's probably that like this conversation happens over like a millisecond.
Yeah, or something like that.
Like
and then so Yang doesn't see anything different.
Time is like slowed, like time is like expanded for them.
Right.
So in like a millisecond in the slightest. Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that RWBY didn't necessarily think about it. Like, they probably don't have a set rule in place.
I think that's what's happening, like, and you're just being weird.
No. I'm just saying, like, they probably don't have an answer. Like, they probably didn't think of a technical answer.
No, they're not going to bring out the general theory of relativity.
No, but I'm just curious. That's
well,
all
you see,
that I mean.
RWBY and Jin are moving at speeds close to the speed of light, and therefore they experience time.
Well, I'm just wondering. That's why. But I'm saying I don't think RWBY thought about that. Like, I don't think they were like, well, we're going to have this scene equal this amount of time in real time. You know what I mean?
It's just time is frozen.
It's fucking magic, all right? Like, relax, Cal. But I still want to know things.
It's just so bizarre. Anyway, so and she's like, but I'll give you knowledge this time. And so I think she helps RWBY.
Maybe.
Like think about the positive, and we get more scenes. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, volume 1.
Wait, do you think because Jin was there, that's why we got the flashback of Summer?
Maybe,
she said, I'll give you knowledge freely this time?
This probably is.
Because
also, I love how they go back. They changed the poster to be the Chibi Achievement.
Where?
No, forward, next one in the background there. Yeah. It's the Chibi Achievement, and I think they added more people, but like they have Jeremy there.
But you see the wings flapping now, so time is restored.
It creates like this like momentum, and I love it.
I wonder if Jin then told her what to think about, because if Jin was like, I'll give you knowledge freely this time, the way that I thought of that was, she's just letting her stay there. Like she's just letting her stay in this time. But to
I
give
think
her
you're
knowledge,
a little too
I feel
obsessed
like,
about
I don't know.
the
I'm
time
just wondering.
freezing.
I'm just wondering.
I think
it's
she
not
just
about the
guides
time
her.
freezing. I'm just wondering about this.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if Jin was just like, I'll give you some knowledge this time, and this is what she showed her, right? Because Jin can show her stuff. So she showed her what she needed to think about in order to freeze the Grim. That's how I would interpret that scene. Does that make sense? And so all these flashes are Jin,
Volume 3, no, Volume
who
2.
knows things, right?
Lovely water. And then, I love how everyone looks like stone in the background. Volume 3. Oh, that looks... I love how in the background everyone looks like Volume 3-ish.
Oh, you see Emerald and Mercury and Cinder!
And everyone has like their Volume 3, like how they look like. That's interesting. I love that scene where it's still slow motion. And then she's thinking back about their conversation. And
so
then,
here's
bam.
the thing. So this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If Jin gave her what to think about, Jin has given her the vision of summer.
Yeah.
And that's why, because we were talking on the reaction, we were like, Yang says that RWBY doesn't remember summer. So unless RWBY does remember and just Yang is wrong, right? And even like, or we said she could just be thinking about what summer would have looked like because she's seen the picture from Crow.
Yeah.
But this summer looks different than the picture.
But then again, that picture is assumed of Team Stark when they were
younger
in Beacon, so she probably grew up.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking here is that this could have been given by Jin. Because even if RWBY, like, I don't feel like RWBY's ever seen this before.
But this is the
other
best,
than, like, in her dreams and
this
stuff
is the
like
best
that.
shot we've ever gotten of Summer Rose, and at this point I was more or less basically crying. And it looks like RWBY, but there's some like je ne sais quoi, probably just the hair.
I like because she has a rose bun, I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
There's something about her that I'm like, not quite like RWBY, but almost.
I wish she looked older. Like, RWBY has a problem with making old people. Like, making people look old. You know what I mean?
Maria Calavera?
Not, like, Maria looks old, but, like, old is supposed to be a spectrum, right? Maria just looks like an old woman, but Crow and Ty and Raven don't necessarily scream old person to me.
But then they're not really old. I mean? Like, I feel like...
But they are old! They're like 40, that's old! That's old enough.
I feel like they're really spry 40-year-olds.
Maybe, but still, I feel like some wrinkles or something would have helped out.
Also, wasn't like Ozpin. How old was Ozpin? And he looked pretty young.
Well, that's because everybody has problems.
He looked like goddamn Anderson Cooper. Listen, people can like jump 30 feet in the air in this world.
I know.
People
I'm just saying, I wish that she looked older. That's
everyone moisturizes like a motherfucker in RWBY.
I know. I'm just saying, I wish she looked a little older. That's all that I mean.
Okay. Well, I like her.
I like her design because it looks different enough from RWBY, and she does look more mature.
I can't. Yeah, it does. Right? It has like this. Like,
I just
maybe
wish
it's the
that
eyebrows.
She looked older.
Maybe it's the face. It's definitely the hair.
Yeah,
it's just,
the hair looks different. Right?
I just love it.
Because you see, this is Summer eyes, and then it switches to RWBY's face.
Yes.
And so you really see the difference.
Her skin is a lot lighter.
Yeah, RWBY's
God,
pale
how did you get
fuck.
so fucking pale?
I don't know.
Goodness gracious, child.
But yeah, I think it would be really sweet if Jin gave her the vision of her mom because she's never seen her mom before. And that, I think, triggered the powers. Yeah. Or, because, I don't know. I feel like that's the most logical answer because Jin was like, oh, well, I'll give you knowledge this once. Like, and it's showing the flashbacks to RWBY instead of RWBY thinking of things by herself.
I also like it because it doesn't make RWBY OP.
Well, yeah, because she has to try.
Because she has to try really hard, and she only did it with Jin's help, and Jin's only going to give it this help this one time.
Yeah.
And she doesn't pass out over, so it would suck if, like, then all Grimm are more or less, like, not that big a threat.
But yeah, she can't seem to get a hold of it yet.
Yeah.
Even though she's probably not going to tell anybody that she called Jin.
This scene, I was just,
my
soul.
Yeah, she's able to do it.
And she blows.
At least now she knows what to think about those.
Also, this time it's like a nuclear bomb.
I know, but like, I love how they're just not fazed by it. They're like, yeah, that's normal. That's a normal thing.
And I'm guessing that's not Neo.
I guess not.
I guess we kind of screwed the pooch on that.
I like how
one.
Maria smiles too. Like, aw. But yeah, even RWBY.
And I think
RWBY smiles and looks somewhere where
RWBY
Jin used to be, I think, and Jin's not there anymore. So maybe she could be smiling at the town because she hears the town people. But I would say in my headcanon,
she's like thanking
if Jin showed the memories, that little smile sort of like, "Aw, thank you, Jin," but Jin's already.
And also, like, she doesn't pass out this time.
No.
But yeah, so she thinks she kills the Grim, but not entirely. Like, she only maybe froze like a certain degree. Certainly looks like it did a number on the Grim.
Yeah, and then
Cordovin
is just like, hey.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Basically, yeah, she's like, it's our duty to protect the people.
And she gets a drill. Everyone looks pretty shocked. They're like, oh fuck, we're dead, aren't we? But then they're like, and then she just starts running. And I feel like the frame rate.
The drill is a little weird.
I like the idea that she just ripped her arm off.
But yeah, the frame rate, I mean, she could have drilled her arm off with this other hand, right?
The frame rate
so she's like, we have to protect the citizens. Yeah, a couple people said that it did, but I don't know.
But yeah, she gets like that Bioshock Big Daddy drill, and she just...
That's a little Deus Ex Machina, though, to have a drill in there. Like, what would you...
I don't know.
What would you use that
just
for? Just
drilling into... Maybe their drills are really good against Big Grim. Who knows?
I don't know.
To dig into their hide.
I mean, that could have been anything, though. That could have been a giant knife for all I care, and it still would have worked, I guess. But it just seems a bit contrived just because the Grim turned into stone, and so it's a drill, and it's like... I don't know. Maybe she has a bunch of weapons in that hand. We just...
I also love how she jumps, like, in the air. And yeah, you get the idea that, like, because RWBY significantly weakened her, all it took was, like, one big-ass drill attack, and
I mean,
Bubbles
any
dies.
normal person would die if they were...
That's true,
like
but
that.
then again, like, that
I know that Grim are different, but it's like, I don't think
off missiles.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna miss Saffron and Adrian, and I forget the other one name.
Cordovin's just like, I'm pretty sure we can handle the stragglers, and RWBY's like, what are you saying?
They won't notice if we lose another ship in
in
my very lengthy report. Right? And I'm like, oh, Cardovin, you're so great.
Oh, look at her too! I just love the facial expression.
I went from like hating Cardovin to like want to smooch her on her nose.
I mean, because she's not a bad person. She was just sort of like Ironwood, like paranoid. But
she's just acted like an idiot.
Anybody can feel love, you know what I mean? And so I think that she just, I don't know. You know, I think that when Weiss said before, we know Ironwood's just worried. Cordovin was worried too.
Yeah. Maybe.
Right, and so now she
certainly learned a lesson.
Yeah.
A dramatic lesson, and maybe she'll regret this later.
She's just like, bye guys.
And she goes to just, I don't know how you're just gonna swat him out the
Why
air.
not? Just
I guess so. Why not?
So
then
there's this over here, and I thought like, ooh, are they gonna see the Aurora Borealis, like the pretty lights? Because
which you kind of in the
but
air.
No, Atlas is just fucking floating. But anyway, Crow is like, hey, you did good there, RWBY. Just don't give me a fucking heart attack. And RWBY's like, oh, I love you too. And
also
you see something here. Crow gets for a drink,
but he just
and then he just puts it down.
So like, is Crow like finally
character development?
He won't die of cirrhosis of the liver.
I guess not. What if he still does anyway? Like, it's all that drinking catching up to him.
And Maria and Crow have a moment.
Yeah, because Maria's like, you did good too, and Crow's just like, the kids and all the work. But Maria's like, well, listen, you were there to catch them when they fell, and you were there when they needed you. That's all that you're supposed to do.
And he was just like, well, you were pretty good too. I'm glad to see the Reaper in action. Like, you should have seen me when I was your age.
It would have been so cool if he's like, I did once.
Yeah, but
I
then
wonder
that's just
though,
another...
because he does smile after.
Well, he's happy because
I know he's happy because
yeah.
Maria recognized him, but it would be so cool if he's like, she doesn't know that I did see her.
Because he's
once.
a good boy.
I love that photo where it's Crow getting an autograph from Maria, right when Maria is young, and then them being together when they're older.
That's cute.
I like that. I mean, I was like, somebody should draw something like that because that was cool, and then a couple people did something like that anyway. But what was I trying to say? It'd be cool if he was thinking about though a memory he has of her that we won't find out until later. That'd be kind of cool. But I think he is just happy about her recognizing him and praising him. You know what I mean? But I think it would also be cool if he was just like, like she doesn't know, but I was there. I was there that one time, right?
So anyways, while this is happening, everyone's having like,
Weiss is just like, I'm sorry you had to go through that,
nightmare.
But it's good that you had each other. And then like...
They have like the little stare, and
they
hold
like,
each other's hands!
Yeah, and they're like, we were there for each other, and then they both smile, and Nora's like,
other.
took the words right out of my mouth, right? I'm sad that they didn't kiss, I guess, because like, I thought that they were going to, like, with the way they were looking at each other. But like, they're not gonna make out all the time. That's
okay, here's the thing. You know
I'm
what
pretty
we should?
Sure
you know what we
Bumble
should buy?
What?
We should buy a confetti cannon.
Why?
With yellow
For
and
when
black
they kiss?
confetti, so when they kiss,
we
can
just spring it out.
Bumblebee.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already mostly confirmed. Like, I feel like that before we do a Bumblebee update video, I want to listen to this week's RWBY Rewind. Yeah. Just because it's probably going to be a big one, so they're probably going to have Miles or Carrie or whoever, and they'll probably give us some insight. You know what I mean? Even like, so basically, just to go over it, our plan for videos is basically we're going to do all the ones that are most related to the recent episode first, and then after that, we're sort of going to do shipping updates and some theories and some other stuff. So we're not going to stop doing RWBY videos, obviously, just because the volume's over, but we are going to save some stuff till later. So for example, this week we may just do Summer, and then like a video about, the end scene that we'll talk about in a minute, and then like the week after we may talk about Emerald and her motivation. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna we're not gonna do like 20 videos this week all about the final. We're gonna space it out. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
And also we have Genlock, and I think we're gonna begin to focus on that and sort of begin theorizing about that.
But it's definitely gonna be sort of a mix. Like we're probably gonna be talking about the final. I'm gonna say for the next month. In some capacity. Like, for the entire month of February, it's probably going to be videos about the final. I'm just saying.
It's going to get redundant.
Maybe.
And so everyone looks at RWBY like...
Everyone's like, ah! Like, I didn't do anything.
And then Ren's like, you do realize that you paralyzed the Grimm after you jumped in a cannon, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, you can see it's kind of cute. Like, she's not used to the
Well, it's
limelight.
because she was like, I want to be a normal girl with normal needs. Like, we talked about this a lot before.
And then you're just like, look at Oscar. He's a fucking 14-year-old farmhand that crash landed a plane.
But then Oscar's like, about that, Ozpin was there, right? And we hear Ozpin be like, stay calm. It's going to be okay. And so Hunter and I sort of had the theory that Ozpin would come back in... Oscar, like if Oscar was about to die, Ozpin would chime in, which seems to be what happened. So good job, us. High five.
Although it wasn't in the casserole. I'm still pissy about the casserole, man. I thought the casserole
was such a good theory. I really.
God.
Hunter. Man.
I hope it's a different casserole, but
next
in Atlas.
Time? Like.
And I hope RT starts selling casserole dishes, and at the bottom of the casserole dish. Like on the inside, it says "You've been poisoned."
That should be our merch.
That should
be our first merch.
We should sell casserole dishes that says "You've been poisoned."
I don't even know what a casserole dish looks like. We've never had a casserole.
Like a lasagna dish is the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Because you're Italian, so I just assume.
No.
What's something that you silly Italians like? Oh, I know.
Lasagna. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about merch because a couple people have asked. And they were like, I would wear a shirt like with Hunter explaining how Adam died on it from Friday video.
That's a good point.
But I was sort of thinking like, what merch can we do? Because it's not like we have a catchphrase, and it's not like we sort of have a iconic
from a writer's
sort of
perspective.
Thing. Like we
haven't done that in a long time.
You know how Markiplier has like the mustache thingy? Like we don't necessarily have anything like that. So I'm like, what merch would we even make? I like the idea of making a casserole dish, though, that says you've been poisoned at the bottom.
I want to make my own casserole dish with, like, I don't know, just Sharpie.
Because that's still RWBY related, but it's also, like, any random person could also buy that. But anyway, I don't know. The problem is, like, if I made a store, I would do it on Redbubble, right?
Right,
or something like that. But I don't know how would you do a casserole dish? Can you do a casserole dish?
I don't think you can sell casserole dishes
like,
on...
How would you even do that anyway? So,
you can sell a duvet on Redbubble. You can't sell a casserole dish.
I'll look into it a little bit.
If we sold stickers, man, that'd be great.
Anyways.
I know some YouTubers to do that. But anyways...
So Yang just like, has he been watching us this whole time? And Oscar's like, well, I don't know, but I guess he's looking out for us,
that
right?
Oscar's still like, okay, like Oscar's like, I still kind of like this Ozpin guy, but Yang's like, fuck that asshole.
I know, right? But Crow's like, hey kids, stop talking about Ozpin, come see the view, right? And so RWBY's like, I'm a little nervous, and Yang's just like, yeah, I know what you mean, like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up until I see it. And then Weiss is just like, oh, you're seeing it. And so you see the city right here.
So here's
what's happening to me, okay? I think that this is Mantle down here, and that this is Atlas, because Mantle used to be the capital, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And so to me, it sort of makes sense that
that
this
looks
is
like the industrial slum. That pit looks like a giant
I'm pretty sure
mine.
That's dust.
And then above that is the floating beautiful
and you see
city.
the Aurora Borealis.
So my headcanon for like back when I was writing.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm guessing that this is this is Mantle, right? This is the like this used to be the capital and now it's not, sort of thing. And so you see that they have, is this water, do you think?
No, that looks like just tundra.
Is it?
It could be water.
I can't tell because there's water over here, but I'm like, is this water frozen? Just because I'm thinking
maybe
about
it's ice.
I'm thinking about defenses against the Grimm, right? Because you have the mountains, you have the ice, right, and then you have Atlas in the sky.
They just don't like the cold.
They
just don't like the cold.
Well, yeah, that's another thing too, right? But yeah, I'm guessing that this is Mantle, and this is sort of like you were saying, the industrial sort of slums, and that people are dying from fucking cancer because of all this dust smoke. This is definitely a dust mine, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind. But then you see sort of these cables, and I'm guessing there's some sort of cable car system to get
maybe
up
like
there.
maybe like if you break those cables, the city will float up in the air like a balloon.
Well, yeah, because it's gravity dust, right?
Yeah,
so I wonder if this is a way to get up there, but also what's holding it down.
That could be.
And so I feel like Volume 7, it would be really interesting if the things cut, like if Salem and Co cut the lines and the city started
on the
floating
flying,
in the air.
It makes
like,
sense. The flying brim.
That would be such a good scene, I think, and I think they're gonna do it too. Like, come back to this video during Volume 7 because I guarantee you that all these lines are gonna snap and the city is gonna go up and just not come back down.
Yeah, you get the impression that like that.
And remember, if you go too high in the atmosphere, the dust stops.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, and so it would go all the way up,
and then it would fall
and then
back
it would
down.
fall back down.
But then maybe it would start back up again, so it would just bob in the air for eternity.
But maybe the dust would be fucked after that, and it would just the entire city just falling, and RWBY has to somehow make sure that everybody doesn't die. Like,
good shit.
I like that.
Also, I remember.
I guarantee you that's what they're gonna.
Back in like, I really like what they like. It's very interesting. I like how it all looks so magical, and it's like, oh, it's big floating. You get the ascent, like, yeah, that's like a wonder of the world.
You see, like the castle.
I remember back in like Volume 3, like after Volume 3 had just happened, I was writing like fan fiction, and I thought it was going to be a big bubble city because it's freezing outside, but it would be bubblish in the middle. Like, oh, that looks so cool. Like the big ring.
This is definitely gonna get cut off. I swear. You can sort of see more. This looks like more dust mines because these little, maybe another settlement. We don't really know.
It looks just mostly tundra. Yeah.
Yeah, you
it looks so
there's
cool.
still a gate here.
Yeah. Do you wonder where do you think the academy is? Do you think
that's probably the academy right there?
Do you think? I feel like I don't know.
Because the military and the school is together, right? So this is probably the military, and that's probably where Ironwood like lives in that fucking castle. But it's also the school.
So it's the military.
All
I wonder
of the
what
schools
that
seem
is.
to be castles.
I bet you that's like the Schnee fucking
manor on that giant rock. Mountain. That'd be really funny. I don't know. Maybe it is because I mean we have to get closer to the whole city, but.
It looks beautiful.
There's probably a back part that we can't see,
but anyways,
right? Like it probably goes all the way
I think
around.
what this scene was supposed to show was that there's a lot of those. We haven't seen those ships since like Volume 3.
These are the fleets.
Yeah.
But all these fleets have more tiny ships inside, which is a little scary.
So they're
preparing
like,
for something, right?
Yeah.
Or that's how they're all set up.
Which a part of me feels like that still isn't all of them, because like I feel like the whole Atlas military would be like.
And they're like, "Welcome home." We're just like
Manta 4-1. They use their call signal.
4-5 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was really.
Yeah, it looks like that there's some sort of train thing going on over like some sort of monorail. Like this basically looks like Disneyland. Anyway.
Monorail. Monorail. That's a Simpsons reference. It looks like there's an underground bit over there, like an upside down one.
And you sort of see this also has gravity dust, right?
Kind of reminds me of the air temple nomads from Avatar, which you haven't seen yet, but.
But yeah,
I think that the
I'm
one
pretty
on the
sure
hill.
that there's still more around.
Yeah.
Like because this isn't. We're not seeing a top down. We're seeing one side, so there's probably a behind.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah, this is definitely rich people area, I think, and this is obviously the academy. At least it's obvious to me. So meanwhile,
Emerald walks in and she says,
"Hey, she's like, Mercury, I wanted to talk to you."
No, but she says, "Hey, Emerald." No, sorry, "Hey, Mercury." I wrote it down. It was like.
Well, that's what she said. She says that she wanted to talk to him, and then he.
No, I want to talk to you about. I won't. Okay.
And so that could be a couple things to me. Just skip the page.
Continue. Yeah, I did skip a page.
It doesn't matter. Basically, this could either be two things. She could have said, "I wanted to talk to you about earlier." She could be apologizing, or she wants to talk to him about staying here and fucking leaving.
No, Emerald, I want to, but that's all she says. Emerald, I want to. So it could be like, I want to talk, or I want to apologize.
Yeah,
if it's apologize, that's what I'm saying. But if it's talk, what if she's like, I want to get the fuck out of here?
I figured she's apologizing. Hey, like, I want to talk to you about, you know what I mean? Like,
I think it, I don't know. It could be like, hey, like, this shit is bad. Let's
It could
leave.
be either way.
Yeah,
but we did a theory on Emerald running away last volume, and then it didn't happen.
But
so
I think
feel like we're running in circles.
Like, look at how terrified they are.
Well, yeah, because Mercury's by himself at first, looking out the window, and then she's just like, what the fuck? And then
like,
she looks at like, what is she doing? And so we see this.
At first, I thought it was going to be a new Grim, but then, like, just
so this is the
monkey one comes out, the Beringal.
Right?
And I'm like, oh, well, that's not terribly interesting.
Okay, she's just standing there.
Is she going to make it super big? But then she's just like, no, and she uses her. At first, I thought she was gonna like use an attack, and I was like, oh shit, this is the first time we see her magic. To feel better,
have fun, to feel better. No.
Which I'm like, oh, she's like, but no, he like, I thought like, oh, he's just getting big, but no, flying monkeys, and I'm like, oh, flying monkeys, and look at her hand, she's like, flying monkeys.
Like I did that during the reaction because it's based off Wicked, right? Like this is the whole thing, right? And so she has like a fleet. Look at her pendant though, and look at her
she's so happy.
She's
so
like,
happy.
Oh, well, yeah, because
you're
she's
not
making
a disappointment.
Kids, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. I can't between Emerald and Neo and fucking Salem. I don't know why I'm keeping on like, oh, all these evil villains that kill
there's just like
thousands of people are so cute. And Hazel walks in.
Grim. But yeah, so it seems like Salem is preparing. That's probably what the Atlas military is preparing for, right? Like they're probably preparing. Preparing for this.
Yeah.
Right? That's why all their fleets are in the sky. They're
or like
ready for
an
the fucking
expected
flying
attack.
monkeys.
They don't probably know it's flying monkeys, but yeah.
But you know, something flying.
Something bad.
Right? And so Hazel's like, you know, there's this old
saying,
if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Which might be bad for Cinder if she's like, I'm sick of these fucking humans. I'm just gonna make flying monkeys. And she does that, which I don't know what that is, if she's making something even bigger.
I think she is making something
but
even bigger.
that's the blackout, and that's the end of the episode.
Because look at, like, she's just... you can even see it, right?
Yeah.
You can see sort of the outline of, oh, this may be, like, the ribs or something of this monster, and then it just all goes up. But yeah, she's definitely making some Grim. And, like, we always figured that Salem can make Grim. Yeah. But this is like confirmation that she definitely can. She can like, and she can edit them too, right? Because I would say that here, when she's doing this flashy thing, she's making one, but before she was editing one. So that's interesting for the sake of her powers.
Which
right?
raises the question, I feel like it would be really easy for Salem just to like make an army and attack, and she never had to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it took her like 1,000,000 years to get really good at making Grim.
Maybe.
That could be it.
It's also magic, right?
That's true.
It seems like Ozpin's magic is running out because he gave most of it away to the Spring Maidens, right?
Yeah, so maybe he's not as magical.
He's not as magical, but I wonder, can Salem's magic run out? And so maybe she's been waiting to use it, like she doesn't want to overuse. At the same time, she's immortal, so could she kill herself and then gain all her magic back?
But she can't kill herself.
No, but like, remember when she kills herself and then she pops back up again? Or she doesn't kill herself, Ozpin kills her.
Oh.
Remember how Ozpin kills her in the fight and then she's like, sploosh, like she grows back? I wonder if that replenishes her magic.
I don't remember Ozpin.
Don't you remember? Okay, so in the battle, right, Ozpin's like crawling on the floor like this, and then Salem is down, and then she pops back up because that's her immortal. It's that even if she dies, she's gonna pop right back up again. Okay, I think the castle fell on her, and so she got squished, but then she rebodied.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
You don't remember
exactly.
that? No. Okay, that's okay. And so that's why people are like, well, Ozpin won, and then he didn't because Salem came back. Yeah.
Maybe, but what I remember is Ozpin like crawling on the ground, and then Salem just I don't know.
Yeah, she popped up. Yeah, it was like all light, like.
I would love to watch that episode again because it was so amazing.
Like it did that. That's fine. Like that's what it did. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I think we're gonna do separate videos on some of this stuff, obviously.
I'm so excited.
But it seems like shit is gonna go down in Volume 7.
So
like
excited.
It really is. Like this is like
7.
We're starting wars right now. Like this isn't just an attack on Atlas anymore. Like
also,
this is
like,
a war.
Didn't they say like they were planning on like more or less like around 14 volumes, something like that, a while ago? Which this could mean they're only at the halfway point.
Maybe.
Which I'm like, motherfucker, if this is the halfway point, what?
We're gonna be here for another 7 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Well, what are we gonna be like in 7 years?
I'll be 27.
I'll be 27. How old are you?
I'm 19 now. I'll be around 27.
You'll be like 20. I'll be like 27.
You'll be
my
like
God.
28.
I'll almost be 30.
You'll almost be 30 by the
God.
time Arnold's gonna be like 40. Can you believe that?
Will we still be?
a 40-year-old man.
Will we still be like watching fucking?
I think
RWBY?
Dan is also. I think that Kaito Dan is also that old as Arnold. Like he's around 27, and even semblance of sanity. Everybody's gonna be like fucking 40 years old.
Are we still gonna be
my
that
mind
old?
Is like
my mind
doing
is RWBY videos?
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Why would
fucking
we stop?
weird.
Unless
I don't
we're
know.
Dead, or unless we hate the show or something.
Unless the show is terrible, or like I don't know, the fucking polar ice caps start
melting. If we're all
melt bad. Oh, nuclear war stops.
Hunter, you
Austin,
just fucking
Austin,
like,
Texas
just blew my mind. What the fuck?
is fucking bombed. Miles Luna has a stroke.
Yeah.
Which I guess didn't stop him to, oh, that's dark. Anyways.
That's
Dead creators hadn't stopped them before, so I think they're only going to keep on going. I'm looking forward to...
Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, if the show goes on for another 10 volumes, or even another 7 volumes...
Well, I think in 5 years they'll do 7 volumes, because it isn't, like...
What do you mean in 5 years they'll do 7?
Because, like, they do a new volume, they start a new volume every, like, 7 months.
Right.
So
you said in the next 7 years they'll do the set.
Yeah, so about in 7 years they'll probably work out to about...
Volume 14 is what you're saying.
Yeah. About 5 years they can do about 7 or 6.
Oh, okay, now I understand what you're saying.
God, imagine how many RWBY chibi...
We're gonna be so old, though!
Oh my god, will I still be...
My life is just flashing before my eyes right now. I'm so disturbed.
Because I'm thinking about, like, when I first watched RWBY, that was
You were in high school.
I was in...
We may be, like, married by the time of this show.
We
have children.
Not only was I in fucking... It was like, yeah, you know, RWBY's important to me, but so is my newborn child.
Yeah! Oh my god.
Oh my... Because, like, when you first started watching RWBY, you were in high school.
Yeah.
We were in high school together. When I first started watching RWBY...
You were in elementary school, probably, right?
No.
Or just got into high school.
No, when I first started watching RWBY, I was, like, in grade 10.
Oh, okay. But the show was out for us, I think, in grade 9 or grade 8.
Because, yeah, it would have been for me.
It would have been.
Because it was in 2014. Oh my god, I was in grade 10. It was probably, like, the summer of grade 10. Summer after grade 10, I started watching it.
I'm so, like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh
my god. I hadn't... Dude, I wasn't that...
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't know, like, major things about me as a person back when I first started watching RWBY. I thought I was still, like, mostly straight back then.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
If there's 7 more, I think that they'll do more than 7 more, because it's taken them an entire volume. I expect 2 Atlas volumes.
There could have been 2 more presidents of the United States from this point to, like, when RWBY could end 7 years from now.
Okay, we gotta stop. Because I'm just thinking about how old we'll all be, right? Because not if there's just, like, I'm guessing they'll be at 7 more, but what if there's, like, 10 more? Or what if there's gonna be 20 volumes?
I will be out of...
That's gonna be 20 years.
I would have been starting my career by then.
We'll be 13 years from now. We'll all be old. Or at least
I would have been done university and, like, starting my career. I would have, like, both of us would be.
Okay, we gotta stop.
Oh my fucking
I'm just
God.
thinking about the older, so Semblance of Sanity, one of them, Arnold and Dan are all around the same age. They're all around 27, 26, and so if RWBY goes on for another, like, 10 to 13 years, it's like, they're gonna be 40!
I don't know.
They're gonna be, like, 40!
Hello, kids! Let's rock to some RWBY!
You know, though, I know that we should probably save this for the podcast, but I'll just bring it up briefly. I imagine, like, us in the future, we're gonna be a generation of, like, old people gamers. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
we're gonna, because technology is so prevalent in all of our lives that there won't be that sort of gap anymore.
There won't be a stigma
because,
about
like,
it.
when you think about it, right, my grandparents can't play video games. They can't use a cell phone. Like, they can't do any of that because it was not of their time. But for us, unless there's some big learning curve and we just ignore it, like, we're gonna grow into, like, we're gonna be 80 years old playing Kingdom Hearts 14 2.5 remix, okay?
By the time RWBY finishes, there probably still won't be Kingdom Hearts 4.
Okay.
What happens first? Kingdom Hearts 4 or RWBY finishing?
I don't know.
I think RWBY finishing happens first.
Anyway.
Want to make a bet?
Sure, right here in this video?
Yeah.
I think RWBY will...
I think RWBY will
Kingdom Hearts will come out first.
Okay, I think RWBY finale will come out first before
you guys remember this. 4. You guys remember this, okay?
What are we going to make the bet about?
What do you mean? I don't know.
We'll
find out in 10 years. Right? See what we have. Maybe we'll have lots of money.
What happens for... remember how we had that joke, what happens first? War with North Korea, Rick and Morty Season 4, or the next season of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
We had that joke, like, 2 years ago. It looked like it's going to be Game of Thrones.
Back, yeah.
I said it was going to be Game of Thrones or War with North Korea, that there was no way it was going to be Rick and Morty. And it looks like we were more or less right.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Wow, we just had an existential crisis in our
I didn't expect to feel this way from watching this. This is my. This
I
has
do
been,
feel this way.
like,
I feel.
yeah.
I don't know. We have to talk about this on the podcast this week. There may, well, if Kingdom Hearts comes out, depending on when Hunter can record, there may not even be a podcast. Like, you guys may see me and I'm just like, I haven't showered for 5 days. Like,
you're not going to university, let alone are you doing a fucking podcast.
Anyway, we will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to support the channel, you guys should be patrons just like our wonderful patrons whose names will come on the screen now. $10 patrons get videos sometimes 2 weeks in advance, sometimes 3 weeks in advance, basically much, much earlier than anyone else. They can also request us to do a video for them, so this could be a reaction, a theory, a discussion, anything like that. Our $5 patrons get a week in advance early access or somewhere within that time frame, so between 2 days early and 7 days early basically, but usually it's 7 days early because I'm good with my scheduling. Anyway, our $1 patrons and all of our patrons above the $1 tier get access to our Discord server, so if you guys want to talk with us, talk with other fans of whatever you're watching right now, you guys can, and I hope that we will see you there. Bye.